Hey YouTube, Logan with Hideaway Homestead here, coming to you today with a video kind of about acorns, but not really. Got some of the acorns here that you can see are starting to bust open and send down the taproot. This bed is getting a little dry. We'll have to water it again, but got some really good soil underneath it, and that's so-so soil. I built this out of really cheap, just scrap stuff. It's an air prune bed, and I've got one that's not full to be able to demonstrate to you exactly what this does, but I would not recommend building this the way that I did, just because it's not going to hold up more than a season, which is really all I need it to do for right now. But it's something that I would build a lot more sturdy, and I wouldn't build them this big unless you counted on keeping them in the same spot. Now if we'll come over here, we can see the other one that I've got here. I've got some nuts just in here hanging out until I can get it full and plant them. But I put a mesh hardware cloth on the bottom of this bed, and what it's going to do is any taprooted species is going to send down that taproot, and it's going to lightly prune the taproot when it hits the air, and that'll cause it to send out a much more fibrous root system. So that's what I'm doing for this. I've done this before in the past, and I did it in smaller ones like this right here, which all I've got in the bottom of it is just a screen. You can see it's a pretty simple build box. It's a 8-inch by 12-inch by 6 inches high. And this here will hold about, you can very easily fit 2 rows of little trees here. You're looking at fitting in about, I'd say, a dozen to maybe 16 trees in this little box. Now the reason that I'm doing them, going ahead and planting them right now in the air prune box, is because of the oaks sending down their taproot, the white oaks anyway, in the fall. So these here I'll actually keep inside under some lights when I build some more of these. This is just a prototype. I wanted to make sure that this was going to hold. The one that I built with the screen on the bottom, that's just basically like a window screen, worked just fine. I just didn't have it reinforced well enough the year before. I just had it basically stapled to the bottom of the box, and it lasted a season. So for what it's worth, it was decent for that. But I've got this secured with wood a lot better, and so it'll probably last me 2 or 3 seasons. Just made out of old scrap wood. I'll probably mill up a lot of stuff to make little boxes like this. But you're gonna put soil in them, so anything that's bigger than like 1 foot by 2 foot is really going to be too heavy for you to be moving around. So if you want to move them around, make sure that you make them smaller. So yeah, this here will hold about, we'll say 12 trees. So say you have a couple that don't sprout, and you've got 10 trees per one of these boxes. That's a lot of trees for a very small area. There's a lot of channels on YouTube that have good videos on this. I highly recommend looking into Edible Acres. A lot of the stuff as far as nursery stuff goes, and just trees, and Akiva Silver on YouTube is an excellent one too. You can go to my channels that I'm subscribed to on my channel, and you can see both of their channels and some other cool people. So check them out. Anyway, this was going to go in, and I'll have some already leafed out oaks by the time spring rolls around, which will be really cool. And it's going to be 6 inches of root growth. These here are a lot deeper. I'm not filling them up all the way. They're like 2 foot deep, but I'm only going to let them fill up to about like a foot here, like I've got this one. But that'll still be a whole lot of root to be able to plant as soon as spring rolls around. But anyway, if you've got any questions or anything to add about this, leave it down in the comment section. If you liked the video or if it was helpful, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more stuff like this. I drop a video mostly every day. I appreciate all y'all watching, and we'll see you in the next one.